Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out, the video series where I talk to the women about what's on the minds of men. And has anyone else noticed that a lot of people have been breaking up recently? And not just celebrities, our friends as well. And in some of those relationships, you kind of got the vibe or the feeling that the woman in the relationship was doing the most. For example, she'd have the guy's picture all up on her social media, but hers wouldn't be up on his as much, or she'd never miss an opportunity to bring up his name or to talk about him. I mean, not just things like that, but you generally got the feeling or the vibe that she was doing things she wouldn't normally be doing, or that she was trying to create a marriage scenario in order to try and get the guy to propose. And from what I know about relationships, that's one of the most ineffective ways of getting a man to commit to marriage. And this issue reminds me of something that Ike Osaki-Oduah talks about often on the radio. Now, if you don't know who Ike Osaki-Oduah is, I have 5 words for you. Biggest TV presenter in Africa. Period. Now, once in a while on his radio show, Ike tells the listeners and the single people in the studio with him, that a woman should never give her boyfriend husband privileges. Now, what are husband privileges, I hear you say? Well, I'm glad you asked. Husband privileges include regularly cooking his meals, doing his laundry, cleaning his house, giving him your undivided time and attention, and the always controversial factor, giving him sex. And here's the problem. For many women who perform these acts, especially if they do so against their own better judgment, they think that they're scoring points with their boyfriend by proving that they would make a great wife someday. However, for many guys, while she may be gaining points as a girlfriend, she may actually be losing points as a potential wife. Because now he's seen all her cards, and at some point he's going to start to feel like there's nothing that's the exclusive preserve for this woman's husband, because he's gotten everything from her for free. And because of the way many men are wired, it will only be a matter of time before he starts to think about all the other guys who came before him who may have likely enjoyed the same treatment from her, but yet decided not to marry her. So why should he? I know I've just made some very serious accusations. If you feel very strongly about what I've just said, leave me a comment down below. Now, with the exception of sex, unless you're the kind of woman who enjoys doing those things for her boyfriend anyway, i.e. you enjoy regularly cooking his meals, cleaning his house, doing his laundry, then by all means, carry on, live your life. But I'm tempted to say that men find it difficult to make a permanent commitment to anything that they've been getting for free previously. When it comes to marriage and making a permanent commitment, many men like exclusivity. They like to feel like they're getting something out of it that no other man has gotten. And not to mention that it keeps the mystery alive and that whole thrill of the chase thing alive, which is something that many men are big on as well. Now, if we're being really honest with ourselves, there are lots of things that should be reserved for your spouse. And such things have little or no place in a dating relationship. If your boyfriend should demand such things from you, tell him, sorry, that's reserved for my husband and you're not my husband. If you want to enjoy those privileges, you know what to do. Now, that kind of response can get your boyfriend upset. It can get him, it can cause a huge fight. It can even cause him to break up with you. But I can guarantee you one thing. Deep down inside, he'll respect you and you'll respect yourself. Before I go, I think I should add some caveats. First of all, this way of thinking or reasoning doesn't apply to all men. I think it applies to some men, but definitely not all men. Secondly, all the advice I've given, everything I've said, it's not just for the women, it's for the men too. Guys, don't give girlfriends wife privileges. There are certain things that should be the exclusive preserve for the woman who takes on your last name. So guys, let's be more mindful of the things that we give in relationships. There's a reason why they say, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Know what you're willing to allow and what's permissible for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and know what you're reserving exclusively for your husband or your wife. Well, that's it from me, guys. Remember, I am not a therapist, a relationship coach, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, nothing like that. I am just a guy with an opinion, and I'm just trying to help a sister out. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be awesome and give it a thumbs up. If there's someone out there who you feel should hear about not giving boyfriends or girlfriends privileges that they don't deserve, share the link of this video with them. If you have strong opinions about what I've said in this video, be they for or against my views, meet me in the comment section. How about that? And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so. I release videos like this every week, or at least I try to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.